Hello, this video is about solving simultaneous equations by elimination. And the elimination means that we're trying to eliminate one of the variables that are in our equations. So there's four different types, starting with the easier ones and moving their way up to more substantial, more complex ones. The first type is using equations where we can use the equations as they are, or we just have to change the signs. So for example, this is type 1. We'd be asked to solve 2x plus y is equal to 11 and x minus y is equal to 1. I'm going to choose to eliminate the y's because I have the same number. The coefficient of the y is 1 here and minus 1 here. So that suits us perfectly. If I add these two equations up, I'm going to get 3x, I'm going to get 3x. The y's cancel out and I'm going to get 12 here. 11 plus 1 is 12. Then I divide both sides by 3. I'm going to get x is equal to 4. Now what I need to do is I need to substitute the x equals 4 into one of the equations. So I'm going to pick 2x plus y is equal to 11. X is equal to 4, so 2x's is going to give me 8 plus y is equal to 11, and that means y is equal to 3. So my answer is x equals 4 and y is equal to 3. That's my solution to that. Okay, let's have a look at another example of the first type. So we have 2a plus b is equal to 12 and 2a minus 3b is equal to 4. Look, we have the coefficients of the a's are the same, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the signs of the 2a and the minus 3 and the 4. So I'm going to rewrite it as being minus 2a plus 3b is equal to minus 4. So all I did was I multiplied this by minus 1. By negative 1, which gives me negative 2a plus 3b and then minus 4. I'm then going to bring down this equation here from the top. I'm going to give myself 2a plus b is equal to 12. Now I'm going to add these two. So if I add these up, the a's are going to disappear. I'm going to add these two up. A b and a 3b is going to give me 4b's. And I'm going to add up 12 and negative 4. It's going to give me 8. So if I divide both sides by 4, I'm going to get b is equal to 2. Let's sub it back in now. And what am I going to get? I'll sub it into 2a plus b. 2a plus b is equal to 12. B is equal to 2. So 2a plus 2 is equal to 12. Subtract 2 from both sides. 2a is equal to 10. And divide both sides by 2. A is equal to 5. So my answer is a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 2. Let's have a look and see if that works. So 2 5s is 10 plus 2 is 12. 2 5s is 10 minus 3 2s, which is 6. That gives me 4. So that's the correct answer there. Okay, pause the video, have a go at these 4 questions, and when you're ready, press play and see what the solutions are. Okay, there's the solution for the first 3, x4, y4. This one is x3, y1. This one here is x equal to 5 and y is equal to 2. And this one here, I noticed that it's a plus 2y and a plus 2y on both sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the sign. I'm going to turn this into a plus 5y, 5x, minus 2y, and that's equal to plus 9. I'll rewrite this equation here on top underneath. X plus 2y is equal to 21. I'm now going to add them up. I'm going to get 6x. The y's cancel out is equal to 30. So x equals 5. And then you substitute it in, you're going to get y is equal to 8, same as you did before. The same process you did before. Okay, let's move on to type 2. Okay, so now we have to multiply one equation to get the coefficients the same, because when we look at this, we see we have 1x and 2x's, and we have a 2y and a minus y. So we can't eliminate anything from here. But you will notice if I multiply this equation by 2, this one, I'm going to get 4x minus 2y is equal to 10. And then if I write this equation and underneath it, I'm going to have x plus 2y is equal to 10. So now I can eliminate the y's, which is good because I have a minus 2y and a plus 2y by multiplying one of the equations. So now I'm going to add these two up. 4x and x is 5x. The y's cancel out is equal to 20. 10 and 10 is 20. And so x is equal to 4. Now when x is equal to 4, I then sub it back in. I'm going to x plus 2y is equal to 10. So I've got 4 plus 2y is equal to 10. And then that means 2y is equal to 6 because I subtract 4 from both sides, and y is equal to 3. So there's my answer. X equals 4, y equals 3. Okay, now it's your turn. So pick a variable that you're going to be able to multiply one of the equations to make it the same as the other equation, and which variable you're going to eliminate. In this case, it looks like x. In this case, it looks like x as well. In this case, it's x. Also, maybe y. In fact, you could eliminate y in question 3 here. So press pause, have a go at those, and then press play when you're ready to have a look at the solutions. Okay, here's the solutions. Over here, I decided to eliminate the x's by multiplying this by minus 7. So minus 7x, minus 7 by minus 4 gives me plus 28y, and minus 7 by 41 gives me minus 287. Then bring down my formula from up here, my equation, and then I add them. It's going to eliminate the x's, and I get this, and I get y is equal to minus 9. Sub it in, I get x equals 5. Okay, so now we've done this one, multiply one equation to get both the coefficients the same. Now we're going to multiply both equations. So let's have a look at a couple of those. Okay, so we have 2x minus 5y equals 9, 3x plus 2y is equal to 4. You cannot multiply one of them to eliminate a variable. So we have to multiply both. Now your choice, you can still eliminate the x's or the y's. I'm going to go for eliminating the y's. I'm going to multiply this one here by 2, which is going to give me minus 10y. And I'm going to multiply this one down here by 5, which is going to give me plus 10y. So I'm just going to go across here and do it to the right hand side. So 2 multiplied by 2x is 4x. 2 multiplied by minus 5y is minus 10y. And that's equal to 18. Now multiply by 5. 15x plus 10y is equal to 5 by 4 is 20. Add them up now. 19x, y's cancel out, is equal to 38. Divide both sides by 19, x is equal to 2. Sub in, x equal to 2, pick one of the equations. I'm going to substitute into 3x plus 2y is equal to 4. So 3 by 2 is 6, plus 2y is equal to 4. That means 2y is equal to minus 2. When you subtract 6 from both sides, y is equal to negative 1. So my answer is, that's the word answer, x equals 2, y is equal to negative 1. Okay, you have a go at a couple of these now. Okay, press play, press pause, have a go at these, and then press play when you want to see the solutions. Okay, there's the solutions. As you can see, I chose to eliminate the y's. In this case, I multiplied this one by 5 and this by minus 4. So it gave me these numbers here. And I added them up and I get my values for, I eliminated the y's. Over here, I also eliminated the y's as it happens. I multiplied this top one by 2, which gives me 10y, and the bottom one by 5, which gives me minus 10y. Add those up and it eliminates the y's and I get the values for x. Okay. And lastly, we're going to look at some fractions. Okay, some fractions. Now the last type of simultaneous equation I want to look at are ones dealing with fractions. So let's have a look at an example. Okay, so we have 5x divided by 3 minus y over 2 is equal to 7, and x plus 2y divided by 5 is equal to minus 1. Now the first thing we need to do is to eliminate the denominators from each equation. So if we look at the first one, 5x divided by 3 minus y over 2 is equal to 7. What we do is we get the LCM of these denominators, 3 and 2. So the lowest common multiple is 6. So we multiply everything by 6. So we're going to get 6 multiplied by 5x divided by 3 minus 6 multiplied by y divided by 2 is equal to 6 multiplied by 7. The 3 divides into the 6 twice, you see, so there's a 2. And the 2 divides into the 6 3 times. So 2 multiplied by 5x is going to give me 10x, and 3 multiplied by y gives me 3y. So we're going to get 10x minus 3y, and 6 sevenths is 42. On the other equation, we have x plus 2y divided by 5 is equal to minus 1. Here we are here. The lowest common multiple of the denominators is 5 just. So multiply both sides by 5. When I multiply both sides by 5, I'm going to get the 5s are going to cancel out on the left-hand side, and I'm going to get 5 multiplied by negative 1 on the right. So x plus 2y is equal to minus 5. And then you proceed as before. In other words, you have 10x minus 3y is equal to 42. Let's write that down. And the second equation is x plus 2y is equal to minus 5. Let's write that down. And as you can see, we're now in a similar position where you can multiply this equation here by 10 or by minus 10 to eliminate x's, or you can multiply this by 2 and this by 3 to eliminate y's. Maybe just multiply this by negative 10 to eliminate the x's, because then you're only multiplying one equation. Let's do one from the top, one more. All right, let's look at the first one. We need to eliminate these fractions, the half and the 2. So the lowest common multiple is going to give me 6. So the LCM, the lowest common denominator or multiple, is equal to 6. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 6. So 6 multiplied by 1 over 2x plus 6 multiplied by 2 over 3y is equal to 6 multiplied by 6. You see, I've multiplied all the terms by 6. Now 2 goes into 6 3 times. That's going to give me 3 multiplied by 1x, 3x. 3 goes into 6 twice. That's going to give me 2 by 2, which is 4y. And 6 6 is 36. Now look at the second equation. 1 8x and 5 over 4y is equal to 8. The lowest common multiple here is going to be 8 from the 8 and the 4. I don't need to multiply 8 by 4 is 32, which will work, but you're going to have much bigger numbers. You don't need it. You're just trying to remove these fractions, and the number 8 will do for both. So let's do this. I'm going to get 8 multiplied by 1 over 8x plus 8 multiplied by 5 over 4y plus 8 multiplied by, is equal to 8 multiplied by 8. The 8 goes into the 8 once, so just get 1 multiplied by 1x, that's x. The 4 goes into the 8 twice. 2 multiplied by 5 is 10y. And 8 multiplied by 8 is 64. Now I need to eliminate the, well, I have a choice, but probably the x's, because 4y and 10y aren't, they'd have to multiply both equations. So I'm going to multiply this one here by minus 3. And I'm going to write it underneath. Minus 3x's, minus 30y's, and minus 3 multiplied by 64 is minus 192. Okay, I'm now going to add. I'm going to get minus 26y's is equal to minus 156. I can multiply both sides by negative 1, which means I can do that. And then I'm going to go y is equal to 156 divided by 26. So y is equal to 6. Now in order to get x, I need to sub it back in. So let's come down here a wee bit. So sub in. I'm going to go into, say, x plus 10y is equal to 64. I've picked that equation. You could pick one of these, by the way, but you'd be crazy because these are fractions, so much more difficult to deal with. So x plus 10y is equal to 64. I could have picked one of these as well, you know. But anyway, here we are. And we know y is equal to 6. So x plus, well, 10y is 60. And that's equal to 64. And as you can see, x is equal to 4. So there's my solution. Y is equal to 6 and x is equal to 4. Okay, now let's give you a couple to have a go at, and then we're done. Okay, have a go at this one, see if you can solve it, and then press play when you're ready. So press pause now and then press play when you're ready to have a look at the solution. Okay, we'll start off here. I picked the LCM as 4, multiply everything by 4, cancel out. In this case, I've got a 2 divided into 4, gives me twice, so I get 2 multiplied by my minus 1. Multiply it all out. You know I've got numbers here as well. Look, I have an x plus 1 and a 2y minus 2. When I get these numbers added together, I need to move them over to the far side. So I end up with an x plus 2y is equal to 13. Now, the other equation is x plus y is equal to 10. So I think I'm going to eliminate the x's. So I multiply this one by minus 1. It's going to give me minus x minus y is equal to minus 10. So minus x minus y is equal to minus 10. Add them up. I'm going to get x minus x is 0. I'm going to add a y and a minus y. It's going to be y. And if a 13 minus 10 is equal to 3. So y is equal to 3. Now I need to sub that in to one of my equations. I'm going to pick x plus y is equal to 10. So x plus y is equal to 10. And y is equal to 3. So x plus 3 is equal to 10. So x is equal to 7. So that's my solution. X equals 7 and y equals 3. Okay, I hope that helped, and thank you.